Hello, you're welcome back to Tillen's AJTV. I am Jubilee Mazuki by name. Today we shall be talking about dysentery. Entamoebic dysentery. What is entamoebic dysentery? Question. Entamoebic dysentery is a disease caused by a protozoa called Entamoeba histolytica. And this protozoa lives in the mucosa or submucosal layer of the large intestine, which causes dysentery and sometimes liver abiasis. When we talk about inside, it's a parasite. This protozoa is a parasite. It lives inside this mucosa and the submucosal layer of the large intestine. So it affects the system, whereby causing what? Dysentery. Dysentery is caused by this word, protozoa. There is quite different between dysentery and diarrhea. Just that we don't understand or we mix it together. Diarrhea is different from dysentery. Diarrhea is watering feces that's stolen. While dysentery can also cause diarrhea sometimes, but it goes with feces that contains blood. That's one. Two, that contains mucus, kata. But the question is, how do we get this? How do we get infected with this disease? One, by drinking contaminated waters. This water that contains this protozoa, once you drink it, this protozoa, they inhibit, as in they inhabit the large intestine, so whereby causing this disease in the body. Two, by eating contaminated food or fruits, infected fruits. That's why it's quite good that when we eat fruits, we wash them well thoroughly. So we shall also be talking about the control and the word prevention. The control and prevention. But before then, we shall talk about the symptoms. What are the symptoms of dysentery? Number one, abdominal discomfort. Abdominal what? Discomfort with blood feces and mucus in the feces. That's number one sign that you know this is dysentery. Two, cramp. Three, dehydration. Four, loss of weight and appetite. Five, fever and general malaise. These are the symptoms that tells this is dysentery. That's why before I started talking about disease, I thought about signs and symptoms. Symptoms as well features. These are the things that will make you to know this is what dysentery. This takes us to the word control. Number one, personal hygiene. Personal hygiene. Personal cleanliness. When you keep your environment clean, flies cannot easily carry all these things, because one of the most common way we get these dysentery is maybe we open down our food or get a bath. Flies brings them from the feces. The person that have it, they bring it. We by carrying them, flies serves as the vector. So they bring them and perch on our food, deposit them in the food. So when we eat, automatically we contract this infection by getting this parasite inside our body. So, but when the environment is clean, fly does not easily come. It is only dirty environment that invites fly, that attract flies. So, personal hygiene is needed. To use of boiled water. Part of this word, we don't normally boil water to drink, but it's necessary. You are supposed to boil water and preserve them. In case there is any that contains this disease, you can easily destroy or disinfect them by cooking the water. protection of food, like you don't open down your food, you cook food before you cook food very well before you eat. You boil the food you cook and you cover the food. Protection of food can also help. Then washing of fruits, very well, very thorough, fruits and vegetable. These are the control, these are the prevention. Why I also talk about the treatments. Use of metronidazole and septrin. Metronidazole is known as flagyl, and septrin, which is codromazole. And also use of doxycycline. But the issue with us, we don't take drugs in dosage. Once at least it relieves us, we are through with that drugs, which is not supposed. That is also known as what drug abuse. That is even the biggest part of drug abuse. Taking drugs without the doctor's prescription. But when doctors say take 2 for 7 days, and you are taking 2 for 3 days, that's not the doctor's prescription. That's even the major aspect of drug abuse. So when we get there, we'll talk about drugs, we'll talk about the abuse, talks about prescription, talks about dosage and all. So when you take all these ones for a specific time, for maybe 3 days, 5 days, or 7 days, you can be cured from this dysentery we are talking about. God bless you. This is public awareness. So follow my page, subscribe to my YouTube channel, like, comment, and share. If you have any question, just put it on the comment section. Like this video. God bless you as you do so. Bye.